According to Strauss, 1998, EP has been defined as a process which allows employees to exert some influence over their work and the condition under which they work. Decision-making process in the organizations is also believed to reduce the levels of job dissatisfactions and alienation outcomes which have been identified as problematic in many areas of working life. The history of Radio Sabah broadcast begins officially after being launched simultaneously with its makeshift building in Breast Hill. Now it is Bukit Bendera near the clock tower in Jesselton. Now it is Kota Kinabalu by Sir Ronald Turnbull, where the Governor of North Borneo on November 9, 1955. After the inauguration, broadcast began with the announcement Inilah Radio Sabah began in the afternoon in 4 languages, which is English, Malay, Kadazan, and Chinese. The reference station identification Inilah Radio Sabah by the announcer on duty changed to Inilah Radio Malaysia Sabah on 16 September 1963 in conjunction with the formation of Malaysia in a special live broadcast. The understanding of EP in decision-making and participation of workers who are present in the organization. In Nation Broadcasting Department has classified the organization as a MBJ. Through this MBJ has the medium for employees form of opinion and recommendation to be given due consideration by the management. Secondly, the management creates EP scheme in the organization. Management requires the input of its employees. Therefore, the management really needs two-way communication channel. So MBJ which the employees can voice their opinion, insight, and idea for the benefit of the organization include for the employee and employee. The objective establish scheme employee participation. The aim to create relationship and positive attitude among the employee and employer. This is to create satisfaction, improving the quality of work and increase productivity. Through this also will be able to reduce costs, help employees progress, significant gesture of mutual respect, creating a desire to solve problems together and ultimately create loyalty to those organizations and strengthen unity. Fourthly is about the implementation of the concept of EP in the organization used to all workers or certain employee only. This concept involving both sides. The employee are represented by management and employee represented by composed of employees working in various positions and grades. Despite the assumption that the council is a platform rather limited in characters, this is because there are limits and boundaries cannot touch the MBJ. For example, the council cannot touch the ground, but the trade union like UPEX can see the body, and that's still relevant in view of MBJ. And still permit to discuss matter with aims and explain the basic implementation. In
informants receive good management, and employee participation seem allow the employee to influence decision making by management. However, it's not acceptable policy of portable management, but usually there will be good cooperation among subordinate costs and be reduced in the productivity of the wearable. The step taken by management to improve the marriage scheme of workers' participation in the organization. Chairman will attend the meeting MBJ and the MBJ Highness nationally. In management meeting, the chairman of MBJ is now a member of meeting. The goal is to have more space MBJ, their view and constructive ideas. MBJ edition, there will be direct access to information that can be communicated to the employee in the Department of Bonding Costing Malaysia.
Today I would like to talk about our second objective in our research in RTM Sabah. Based on our interview with Mr. Hamid Hassan, direct and indirect participation in MBJ implemented, such as they have Rakan Pemimpin, Pos Wanita and Recreation Club. Under MBJ schemes, meetings will held 4 times a year between management and workers. Usually, the management will give 3 options, which is accepted, not accepted, and keep in view. Overall, it can be concluded MBJ in RTM is effective. This is because the collection of workers' voice is very systematic. This is because they collect workers' voice which based on grade.
Assalamualaikum and hi. According to our research is about MBJ on the perspective of management, which is indirect and direct participation in perspective of management. They apply some of new approach to these workers, which is such as EXA in combination by 5S and Kaizen, and they have Pos Wanita and Sukan and Rekreasi. The effectiveness of direct and indirect participation in RTM organization in Malaysia in context of public sector, what we can get is something new and different between the study of Ebi Rahmat and Parasuraman about this public sector is only rhetoric or reality in organization. But in this organization of RTM, in the management perspective, this JCC or MBJ encourage to the workers to participate in decision making, and this kind of direct participation is give something useful to workers and management to involve or participate in decision making process.
So, as a conclusion, based on the interview with the RTM, with the management and the MBJs, we can conclude that the employee participation mechanism is well received in public sector. This can be proven by few points. The first point is, we can see a high participation of workers and management in Majlis Bersama Jabatan, and a few discussions that held between the employers and between the management and the workers. The second point is, based on the interview with the RTM management, we can see that the management of the RTM is very pleased with the existence of the MVJ mechanism that be used to enhance the quality of the workplace as well as to strengthen the relationship between the management and the workers. So that it can be concluded that there is a similarity between employee participation in public sector and private sector. It can be seen with in a certain where both sectors draw a line in a certain topics that cannot be discussed. So in the conclusion, employee participation mechanism in public sector is well received. Thank you.